What's going on? What's going on? Where you guys at? Come back in. I didn't know what the hell happened. What happened? Are y'all still there? Come on, I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to come back in. Child, they done suspended the live. I didn't know that's the first time that's ever happened to me. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Can y'all hear me? Where y'all at? Come back in the building. Let's see. The African wolf. Hey, yeah, we're back. I don't know. I didn't even know what happened, child. Let's see here. So let me give me a few minutes to check something out, and so people can come back in the building, and then we can kind of finish this. Give me a second. What happened? I had no idea what happened. I didn't even know. I saw somebody in the comments said something. I'm like, it's suspended. I'm like, what the hell? This is the first time that's ever happened to me. Make sure you guys, if you come back in, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Um, I don't know what happened. I don't know. I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was copyright. This has have never happened to me in a live. I don't know. Somebody said some the live just ended. Somebody said a racist term. Why would y'all say that? Don't do that. Who I wish I knew who said it. Philadelphia Eagles. Do you know who said it? I don't know if that was the problem. I don't know, y'all. That was weird. I had no clue what was going on, child. I was talking away. I had no idea. Um yeah, so they just suspended the video What did it say? It say suspended for violations or something. I don't know, child. That's never happened to me. So I don't know if somebody said something. I didn't see nobody say anything crazy. I don't know. It could have been just copyright from the video. I know that could be. That's the only thing I thought of. But anywho, come back in the building. As you come back in the building, just go ahead, hit the like button. So that's the end of that. So I could sum the story up for you guys. I don't know if everybody was. I'm hoping everybody come back. So y'all was hearing what was going on. About this lady. She basically ruined her marriage. Her and her husband ended up getting a divorce, of course. What else? She did not end up with that guy. That guy had other women that he was seeing. What else? He was seeing other guys. They broke up. She was heartbroken. She basically is telling, her full story and saying how she regretted it. And she basically saying how it was a mistake and she realized what she had and she would not recommend anybody to do that. So I do like the fact that out of what she did was horrible, in my opinion, that she is telling people to, women don't make the same mistakes she made. That's what she's saying. And her husband ended up remarrying. She still from that point in time, I don't know what's going on now, but she was still single, saying she was, had her daughter and she was raising her daughter, but and told her daughter that hopefully one day, her and her dad not together, but she'll maybe find a new man to marry her or whatever. So she's was single from the last we heard from that video, but her husband remarried, moved on and remarried. And typically that's what happens, y'all. Typically that's what happens. The man will end up going and get him a new wife, and usually the women end up single. So listen, this story was crazy, but I've seen stuff similar. And it never ends good. You know what I'm saying? It never works out. It never ends good for the people involved. And every time, the women who think that leaving even with women who just choose to leave their marriage, even if it wasn't infidelity, even if she didn't cheat or he didn't cheat, sometimes, once again, women feel bored and they feel like the relationship is boring and they want to find another man who has, who's fun and, exciting and all of that. That never ends well. That never ends well. Global Pastime says, first time for everything. I know that's right. There's a first time for everything, child. Well, not everything. Some things you don't have to do. Some things don't have to be a first, but this was definitely a first. But I guess you're referring to the stream. I'm hoping, not this cheating thing, because baby, this was a hot mess. You don't have to cheat. You don't have to do any of that. That's just a selfish choice, in my opinion. And but I will give her some, because in the end that we didn't get to see, she was accountable. She was accountable for her choices. She wasn't acting crazy and acting like, he made her do it like a lot of women do. Oh, he made you do it and all this. No, he didn't make her do it. She actually was accountable and saying, basically she regretted it because it wasn't the best decision. It didn't end well. And she found that out. So that's what that was about. So we're going to move on, y'all. As y'all come in, as the people coming back in, if you come back in, hit the like button. We're going to move on. I have another clip. When all fails, we go to the ratchicity. You know what I'm saying? So hit the like button as y'all come in. Please hit the like button. So I got another clip for you guys. This clip is where this woman says she needs and it's a Kendra G clip. She needs $400,000 from a man. So I want y'all to look at this video and then we're gonna wrap this up because baby, this was enough. But we're gonna move on. Let's go ahead and pull up the clip. Here we go.
No, you moved it. You gotta move it back to your face.
Can you see?
You gotta go back to your face.
Can you see now?
Okay, no, hello? There we go.
Can you see? Can you see?
I can see you now.
All right, yes. Great. Thank you. I'm so honored to be here. Thank you.
Oh, you have an accent. Where are you calling me from?
South Africa.
South Africa. How old are you?
I'm 28, turning 29 this year, 1995.
28. Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. Okay.
Yes.
Sandy, South Africa, 28 Sagittarius. What do you do for a living?
I'm a student. I'm doing my honors in psychology.
Students. Okay. Do you have any kids?
No, I don't.
How do you pay your bills as a student? You live by yourself?
I live with my mother. She pays my bills.
Oh, okay, you live with your
Okay.
mom. Okay. She
Yes.
lives with her mom. So we got Tandy, South Africa, 28 Sagittarius student, no kids. All right, boo. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
Okay, so I'm looking for a man who's romantic, Christian, thoughtful, provider, a protector, and likes to travel.
She wrote that down.
Oh, you got it
She
written
had a
down
list.
already, I see.
Yes, ma'am. She had a list.
Yes.
She was ready, Kendra.
What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers is a man who's physically abusive and not a Christian and stingy.
Not a Christian and stingy.
Yes.
Okay.
And also physically abusive. Physically abusive.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
As long as he's over 165 centimeters.
What is that? Is that height?
Yes.
Oh God. So what does
You
that
just said, is
equate
that
to? I
height?
don't know. I don't know what that is.
I
Is
think
that
it's five
You should just say
5
6 feet, child.
6
That's
in
cool.
your exchange.
okay? So as long as he's at least 5'6".
Yes.
Okay. I've never heard it described like that. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
Yes, I know I'll get a lot of judgment for this, but look, if I'm gonna become a mother, I'm not gonna settle. So I definitely $400,000 a year.
$400. So U.S. money.
She's
$400,000
interested.
a
400,000.
year.
$400,000 in U.S. money.
Girl,
Yes.
okay.
Ooh,
Good
big
luck.
money over here, Sandy.
Girl,
So
good
what are you
luck.
going to school for?
Psychology.
Psychology. I'm gonna ask you one more
Yeah.
time. I just want to. Because what is your currency? What's your money currency
Sure.
in South Africa?
Rand.
Rand, but not 400 rand. You mean 400,000 U.S. dollars?
That's what she means.
Yes, per year. Yes.
Per year. Okay. Now they're saying you live at home with your mother. So why does he have to make $400,000?
Right.
Why not? Like what does everyone lived with their parents at some point? What does me living with my mother have to do with what I want to seek in a future husband? That doesn't make sense.
Well, I guess what they're saying is you're not even in a position of making 400K yourself, and that's what you're requiring.
But you know what? It's not only listen, and we've said this 1,000 times. It's not only the fact that she is not in a position to make that money, because most men, if a man did say she met a man who made 400,000 a year, he's not expecting her to make 400K a year. Like women, now if you flip it and you look at women are out here saying, "Hey, I make 120,000, so I expect you to make." They expect a man to make what they make or more. But when it comes to men don't care about your money when he's making a lot of money. So he makes 400K. He don't need you to make that, because I mean, he's, he it just doesn't, that's not how men look at it. But when it comes to a woman, they want the men to make what they make or more. And men don't move that way. So, and of course y'all already know, people in the comments are probably waiting for the Kendra cam, because they know if you just thought you were able to find a man who making that kind of money, who gonna want you, they're gonna look at that too. Like, ma'am, a man making that kind of money, he gonna want something different. It's just the delusional aspect of it that is what it seems to be the hardest thing to get through to a lot of women's heads, because they're listening to the echo chamber and they're like, oh, I can ask for that. Yes, you can. You can ask for whatever you want. Doesn't mean you're gonna get it. That's it. Bottom line. Let's continue.
Yes, provider men don't worry about what their wife earns. True provider men, as long as she's submissive and you know,
Fit.
is feminine. They don't worry about how much the woman's
You
earning.
left that
It's
fit part
usually
out.
the dusties who care about what the woman's earning.
Look, yeah. She's hearing she's listening to the echo chamber of these Western women. She's listening to what these women are saying, modern women, and she's following that and listening to that. And they really, I don't know if they really believe that that's possible, but they damn sure feel comfortable saying it, you know? And then when you start saying, okay, well, what do you think that man who makes that amount of money want? Then they kind of looking around trying to make it up as they go, you know, trying to figure it out. Because you don't really want to answer that because you that takes away from the delusional aspect of the way they think. By being realistic and logical, that takes away from their thought process. Because if you start if you make too much sense, if you're being too logical, oh, that's gonna make them feel like, oh, I ain't gonna never get it, you know, which typically is what happens. Let's continue.
She said, y'all dusties only care about what the woman is earning. All right, Tandy, we're going to leave it right there, girl. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay.
400K at the door. Okay, we see you, boo. You got thighs, girl. I see your thighs, girl. Tandy, could the
Big
guy have
thighs.
kids?
Okay, so I'm sure you've never gotten this answer, but let me say it like this. Okay. If he has kids, they have to be over 18, and he shouldn't want more kids with me. However, if he doesn't have kids, then he can have kids with me. Yeah.
Okay. So you'll date a man that has kids only, so you won't date a man that has a kid that's 10.
No. Over 18.
Okay.
And if he has kids, he shouldn't want more kids with me. But if he wants kids with me, then he shouldn't have had kids before. I want to be the first woman he has kids with if he wants kids. Because I'm fine with not having kids. I'm fine with having kids. Either way, it's fine.
Okay, either
Oh
way it's
wow,
fine.
that's a new one. I don't think I've heard that. I mean, I've heard women who say they want, you know, to be the first to have kids with the man that they're with. I've heard women say that, but to say so he could have kids, but they have to be adults. She's saying so if he have children and they're all over 18, then they're adults. I guess what she's saying. So then if they're all over 18, then she'll have kids with him. But other than that, you know, you're still not the first woman to have kids for him just because they're 18. That's still his children. They're just his adult children. So some women still had children with your man before you, even if they're grown. Am I tripping or not? So, I get, I don't, okay. I guess I hear what she's saying. Let's continue.
You got some questions about your salary requirement. Clay said, do you know anyone in your life who makes 400K?
No.
No. But that's still the requirement for you.
Yes. Because okay, so basically I'd like a guy, he can be from South Africa or he can be from the UK because I want to work as a psychologist in the UK. So he can be from South Africa wanting to move with me to the UK, or he can be from the UK because I want to work there. And I've studied in the UK before. I've studied there before.
Okay. When was your last relationship, Tandy?
Last year.
Last year. Okay, last year. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Skip, please.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
I'm too blunt and I'm impatient.
You're too blind.
And my third one, maybe I'm materialistic. Yeah.
Materialistic.
Maybe she's materialistic. Okay.
I know she said she too blind. She said she too blunt, impatient and materialistic. Okay. A successful MD says, I think this is certified crazy, signed and sealed. Child, probably is. Thank you for the super chat. Successful. Baby, when she said 400,000, I was done. You know, I stopped listening because, you know, we know what it is. Come on now. And she's going to school to be a psychologist. They don't make a whole lot of money. And they're going to mention something about surgeons or whatever. Even a lot of them don't even make that amount of money. You'll be surprised how doctors, MDs don't make that amount of money. So, she's gonna be hard pressed to find that. It's so she can have a preference. That's what I say to everybody, and that's fair. Everybody can have their preference, but it doesn't mean you're gonna get that preference. So what do you do? So either you just, just be happy alone, and until you find that preference, and if you don't ever find that preference, you just be alone. And I think a lot of women say that because they think they can get it. So when the clock is ticking and they're getting older, by the time like that lady was crying who was 39, talking about she just want a man, she'll pay for the wedding, she'll pay for everything. She just want a man. She wanted a man so she could have kids. She's too old, she getting old. She was desperate. She was desperate. She was crying out of desperation because she thought that she probably was gonna get what she wanted. And as she got older, she realized it wasn't happening. And then now she's desperate. She said, I'll take you, I'll pay for everything. You don't have to do nothing. Just come on, give me babies. I need something. See? It ain't a problem until it's a problem. It ain't too late until it's too late. You see? But you can have your preference all you want. Let's continue.
We got Tandy, South Africa, 28, Sagittarius student, no kids. Make at least 400K, child. What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
3 flaws. I'm blunt. I'm impatient. Yeah.
Oh, why would a
Materialistic.
guy be lucky to be with you? I apologize.
He'd be lucky to be with me because I'm soft, I'm feminine, I'm willing to serve my man. As acts of service towards my man, I do acts of service for giving, and for receiving, my love language is gifts.
Oh, your love language is gifts. Girl, you still got all these questions. Okay. You said it from Dusty's though. So they're telling me to ask you this. Keon said, KG, ask her if her mother's married to a man or if her father is making 400K a year.
Probably not.
I think the answer is no, because she already said she never met a person that makes 400K a year.
Right.
So the answer is
to
no.
be fair, guys, yeah, the answer is no. And to be fair, like even pediatric surgeons don't make that much in South Africa because obviously the currency is bad. But they have to remember that I want to go to the UK and there people will earn better. So if like a surgeon from South Africa wants to go with me to the UK, then that's fine because he'll be earning that amount in the UK.
But what makes her think? Hold on.
Clay said, so if you don't.
But wait, what makes her think a surgeon is going to want her? See, this is the things they don't take into consideration. You can want what you want, but the person who got to pick you got to want you too. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying it's not possible, but it's not likely. We don't see that happening too much. So the person got to want you too. You can want what you want, but are you trying to figure out what a man in that position would want? You would think that would be their first go-to. So if a man who makes that type of money, first you find out who are the men who make that type of money, where they at. Position yourself in front of those men to see if you can get one. Figure out what those type of men want. Do they want a woman working in that field? Do they want a housewife? What do they want? That's you need to be talking to surgeons or men who make that amount of money, positioning yourself in the circle of those type of men. And trying to see if you can catch one. If you're just sitting outside of that saying, this is my preference, this is what I want, I will not settle. Nine times out of 10, you will either settle or you will be settling to be by yourself. Because if you don't even know what they want, you don't know what he at, what they, and you're not even trying. And even if you tried, and if none of them are interested in you, what can you do? There's nothing you can do. You're not in control of who they pick and who they choose and what they want. And usually men who we already know who make a substantial amount of money, they want fit, feminine, attractive women. They want women who look good to them. You might look good to yourself, but you might not look good to that person. Just saying. Let's continue.
I don't know one person who makes that. Why ask for it? You have no idea what you're asking for, babe. Reevaluation.
I know exactly what I'm asking for, and I'd rather stay single and childless than settle.
Yeah, I think she know what she's asking for. She just doesn't. She don't know that she may not get it. You know what I mean? She don't think that she may not get it. She thinks she'll get it. That's all. She knows what she's asking for, but is it really realistic? Is where she's not thinking. Look at Kendra behind.
Kendra.
Candy said, I don't give a shit what y'all talking about. Here's the deal.
Seriously.
400K or I'll be single.
Girl,
Absolutely. I know exactly what I'm asking for.
Yeah. She knows exactly what she's asking for.
She knows.
Okay, we got other people now. Here he wants to be clear because we know you're in South Africa. He said 400K US dollars is over 7 million rand. Does that?
Yes, correct.
That is correct. So we got the clarity. She is, you guys, she is well aware. So she's in South Africa. That is 7 million rand, but no, 400K US dollars. That is what you're asking for, correct?
Yes, I did the conversion rates. I know exactly what I'm asking.
You know, I believe
Kendra.
He said, big money. Big money, don't play with it. Big money, don't play with it. Hey, she said you were Dusty if you don't got it. I got a question though. If a man made 100K US, you can't talk to him. Is that an option?
No.
200K, not an option.
No.
Kendra be hyping them up. She hyping her up right now. You know, I mean, let her have that. Sometimes you just gotta sit back and because what can you do? We can't control people's choices and preferences. You can choose and think how you want to think. I just be wanting a follow up. All I want is a follow up. I want to follow up to see how that works out. Let's go 10, 15, 20 years from now. Let's just do a follow up. That's all. I want to do a follow up to see if we can do a poll and see if the majority of the women who have these unrealistic expectations, as I call them, if they were able to accomplish what it is they wanted, or do they realize at that point that was ridiculous? Did they grow up and realize, what, I was just a child, I didn't understand, and I was, what happens? What I would really love the follow up, to just follow them to see if they get that outcome. And if you do, guess what? Shout out to you. Maybe you were persistent. Maybe you found maybe you worked hard and figured it out and you got what you wanted. And if you do, nothing but the best and love for you. But I just would really love to see a poll in the future of what the outcome is, and see if the majority of them got what they wanted, if the majority of them were still single. And if you're happy being single, I'm happy for you. Because if you can live your best life by yourself and that's what you want and you okay with that, for real, I ain't mad at it. Do you? I am never mad at a person who's true about their preferences and what they really want and living their best life in it. It's the people that say they want that, then when they don't get it, they complaining. Like, stop complaining if it's what you want. If you're happy with what you have, you wouldn't be complaining about it. So, so far we have not seen a bunch of women who have been able to get rich men. We haven't really seen that. It's not a huge number. It's not a big number at all. We really haven't seen a bunch of women who are average women. We haven't seen that number in droves yet. So maybe she's gonna be the exception. Maybe she's gonna be the one that changes things. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's her. Maybe it's something about her that's really gonna get these men going. Maybe it's the bosoms. Maybe it's something, Divine Photo says beggars can't be choosers, and feminism talking points is slowly spilling into the Eastern world. The brainwashing from social media caused this effect. Thank you for the super chat, Divine Photos. I appreciate you. Yeah, this is why it's scary, because this is the echo chamber of women thinking alike and thinking that all this is possible, and they're thinking that they're going to get it. And the real gag to it is that without looking at yourself and saying, wait a minute, am I what these men want? Am I what they want? Do I know what they are? I've never met a man who made $400,000. I didn't come from family. I didn't come from money. We didn't come from money. We've never made that amount. We haven't seen that. Having a $400,000 or $500,000 house don't mean you come from money, and don't mean you have it. Anybody with some credit could go get a house and you got a job. Just saying. But yeah, it's a delusional mentality. We already know that, and it is spreading like wildfire. And you can, like I said, you can think and have your preference. Nobody's tripping over that. Have it. But I really would love to do follow-ups to see I really would want to know what happens. But let's continue this, y'all, so we can wrap this up.
Tandy said it is what it is. Big money. All right, Tandy. Have you downloaded the Kendra D? Go ahead. What you gonna say?
Oh, that I was gonna say, even though I have never met anyone who makes that much, the house that I'm living in, with my mom's house, it costs 400K.
What that mean? You didn't pay for it?
400K US
You paid
dollars?
for it.
Yes,
That's your mother's house.
yes, 400K. Actually, no, it costs 500K, which is 10 million rand. Yes.
And
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Tammy said, listen, she's very clear. And
well, maybe she's trying to follow in her mother's footsteps. You know, maybe she's seen her mother with that and she's aspiring to have the same things. So maybe that's what, maybe she's following by what she's seeing. And maybe that's what she was told she should expect and should demand. Okay, that's fine. Can you get it? That's the bottom line. Can you get it?
she ain't backing down. And she says she'd rather be single and childless before she settles for a man that makes less than 400K US dollars. Now you got that big money,
Yeah.
Tandy. Have you downloaded the Kendra G Singles dating app yet?
I've downloaded it, but I haven't created a profile, but I will.
Okay, you got to create a profile because that's not a 400K man. We're about to give out your contact. Would your name be Tandy on the app?
Yes, it will. Can I give my my Instagram, tandy.refined?
No, we're moving forward. We're giving out the app profile. You got, I mean, you want 400K, girl. So I know.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, big money over here. So the way it's going to work moving forward, your contact info will be your Kendra G Singles profile page. So I know you haven't. I know some people haven't set it up yet, and I totally get that. But you would have to give that out. So you can search my name on the app. So is your name going to be Tandy the way it's spelled?
You're not gonna get that
TANDI?
Dot refined. Yes. You said you would have a grace period. How long is it for the app? Is it still the grace period?
We're in the grace period.
Over.
Girl, all you gotta do is set up your profile.
That man.
So if you want this guy to reach out to you, and I know money, girl, I know, Tandy, you want big money, so you want to make sure that this guy can reach out to you the right way. Anybody can DM you.
Yeah.
So Tandy will be your name on the app, correct?
Yes. Okay. Can I give my Instagram?
Look, she's still no. Girl, she said,
okay, sorry.
You won't date a person, just like you say you won't date a person that makes 400K.
Yeah.
And we gotta respect that. Now you gotta respect what I'm saying to you.
Boom. Boom.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah. Boom, honey. She ain't trying to spit a money on that app. That's why she kept giving her Instagram, baby. She's not trying to get that app. Child, these women are delusional as hell. Sasha, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Child, it's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess.com. But hopefully, you know, we can get some updates soon, and we can get updates to see if, you know, if these women are, if it's really like that, if they really got it like that, if you can really go pull a man with 400K, you know, and really get him to marry you, child, and live your best life. Let's see it. I want to see it, because then you need to tell everybody else what you did, and you know, so everybody else can try to figure it out too. Because we got a lot of women who want these rich men, but they're not getting them like that. They're not getting them. They're having a hard time getting them. They don't understand why. The BBLs couldn't do it. You know, the breastists couldn't do it. The wigs couldn't do it. The long nails couldn't do it. I mean, none of that could do it. All the plastic surgery couldn't do it. So if she can get one making 400K, child, you need to write a book and you need to sell it to everybody so everybody can get them that lesson, so they can go out and get them a rich man if that's what they want. Because so far, ain't too many people been able to pull it off. So I would like to see that update, child. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Thank y'all so much for sticking with me. This was a crazy one. I never had my lives interrupted, so this was a new one, child. Somebody said, yeah, it's what they say. What you say? I forgot what you I forget, child. I'm tired as hell. I didn't get no sleep last night, Lord. I am tired. But thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. For rocking with your girl. Make sure y'all continue to support the channel, y'all. Support the channel, watch the videos, share and like the videos as well. Also, if you are in the building and you have not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. It is free to subscribe. Also hit that notification bell to be notified when I go live or post new content, right? So yeah, keep on supporting, y'all. Keep watching. As long as y'all keep watching, I'll continue to do this. I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate everything y'all have done to support the channel. Everybody who gives super chats or cash apps or liked or shared the video and watched the videos, commented on the videos, all that is very, very helpful. I appreciate you guys for that. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, y'all. Y'all be safe. Y'all take care. Be safe out here in these streets because it's crazy out here, y'all. Yeah. Make sure y'all vote when it's time to vote. Who y'all voting for? Let me check. Who y'all voting for? Who voting for Kamala Harris? Who voting for Trump? Let me know real quick. Who y'all voting for? Let me know. Who you voting for, Alex? Who you voting for, Sasha? Successful MD, who you voting for? No Chill, who you voting for? Divine Photos, who you voting for? JB, who you voting for? Who y'all voting for? Tyson, who you voting for? Jet, who y'all voting for? Who's the next president? Daniel says, I don't know. Sasha said Trump 2024. Okay. Future King said none. Hey, what's going on, Future King? Tyson says vote for the couch in 2024. See, say myself, the couch. None of them. What's DT? Okay, Donald Trump. Gotcha. Alex says he's not voting. Wow. Kennedy, Trump, Orange Man, MAGA all day. The next evil fool. Voting for us. Trump is going to win, Tyson says. All right. So I hear y'all. Thank y'all for giving me that information. No Chill says I'll vote for a baby dolphin before any of them. Dang, Captain Cheeto most likely will win. I'm staying out of it. LOL. Not my fight. It's y'all's. None of them care about regular people. Wow. Fire mission. What is that? Miss? I can't see. I need my glasses. Miss 2.0 gas. Maybe Trump. Robert says. Edward says. Simpsons predict Kamala. Oh wow, they did. You notice when the Simpsons predict something, they're usually right. That's kind of scary. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for being here. Shout out to everybody in the building, everybody watching, everybody supporting. I appreciate you guys. I will be back live, not this Friday, because I won't be available to do the Friday live, but I'll either probably do it that Thursday or Saturday. I'll let you guys know. I'll schedule it. So probably more than likely, I'll probably come up either Thursday or Saturday to make up for that Friday that I'm going to miss. Probably more like Saturday. I'm just saying. But definitely not this Friday, y'all. But I usually go live every Tuesday and Fridays, 1:15 p.m. Central Time. So make sure you guys hit that notification bell to be notified. And just in case you don't get notified, just know if I'm going to live, it's definitely going to be on a Tuesday, 1:15 p.m. Central Standard Time, and Fridays, but not this Friday. Okay, so I'll probably be up here Thursday or that Saturday to make up for the Friday live. All right. So thank y'all once again for watching. Y'all be safe out here in these streets. I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah. Bye.